Ah yes, procrastination. The thing that kills dreams before they can become a reality. Now if you're like me, you probably like to procrastinate a lot and push your tasks to the very last minute. Cause you're like, if I can finish it anyways, what's the point of doing it earlier on? Now for some of you, that adrenaline rush you get when you have an essay due last second, but you still manage to get it in and you still manage to get a good grade on it, might be the reason why you procrastinate. Because your brain favors reward systems and favors short-term pleasures over long-term gains. Your brain is constantly playing a would you rather in your mind every second. Would you rather go wash the dishes or would you rather watch TikTok? The answer is probably watch TikTok. Now because your brain is constantly playing that would you rather and you keep constantly choosing the easier option, this creates a poor habit because your brain favors instant gratification and releases more dopamine, which makes you feel good in the moment. Now you're probably like, blah blah blah, stop yapping, how do I fix this? Well, the solution is a paradox within itself. Because to fix it, not only would you have to be working against your brain, you also have to technically fix your own procrastination by wanting to take action. So to put this very simply, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. But I will still provide you with a few tips you can use right now to minimize your procrastination. Number 1, the 5-minute rule. Let's say your teacher gives you 2 weeks to write a 10-page essay. Of course, everyone's thoughts are gonna be like, 10 pages in 2 weeks? That's crazy! But instead of having that mindset, what if you had a mindset of, wait, that's basically about half a page a day. When you can put things in an easier perspective, it changes your outlook and how you're able to perform. Sure, no one wants to write 10 pages in 2 weeks, but can you write half a page a day? Most likely. Also, having that mindset of putting things into chunks and giving yourself that leeway of like, oh, I'm just gonna do this for 5 minutes can actually give you a more creative outlook. Because when you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do this for 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes passes, oh, I can do another 5 minutes, I can do another 5 minutes, and then you put it into chunks, now you're almost done the essay without even realizing it. The second tip is to sleep more, specifically within your own chronotype. You're probably like, dude, what the heck is a chronotype? Well, a chronotype is basically the natural body's ideal sleeping pattern. You're all probably familiar with the term morning person and night person. Well, you just gotta figure out which type of person you are. Are you the type of guy who needs a coffee every morning to function? Or do you just get up and you're ready to go and you're filled with adrenaline? People always forget that a big important aspect of procrastination comes from our mind being lazy. If you're always tired all the time, you will not want to do work. Tip 3, put that goddamn phone down. Have you ever heard the expression from your parents, is that damn phone? Well, in the case of procrastination, it most likely is. Let's say you have a test to study for. Your test is in 2 days and you didn't study much in advance because you were on your phone. And you really need to pass this class. The best way to do that is to put your phone away from the room you're in to help you more efficiently study. Even looking at your phone once while studying can trigger dopamine reactors to signal off and to make you want to go on your phone more. For me, when I have a test I'm studying for and I have the urge to go on my phone, I usually just try to resist that urge.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
Because I know it might trigger me to use my phone again. Of course, if you need a device to do the work that you're doing, I'm not saying don't use it, but I'm saying use it properly. Don't be going on social media as much. Maybe even download an app to restrict your social media during certain hours so you can get more done throughout that day. Step 4, reward yourself immediately. You want to trick your brain into believing that doing the stuff you don't want to do now can result in rewards as well. So if you have that test, for example, and you're studying, and after you're done studying, you might give yourself a snack as like a reward system for your hard work. It's very similar to hearing someone say they're proud of you after you completed a task or did something correctly. It activates that feel-good emotion in your brain and makes it want that emotion more. But to be frank with you, procrastination is one of the hardest things to deal with because a lot of people struggle with it. Some days you just don't want to do anything. But it's during those days that you have to find a way to get things done so you can actually feel accomplished for the day rather than feel like you're lazy and that you can never do anything because you're procrastinating. Hope my tips are helpful for you today. If you made it this far into the video, comment your favorite fruit down below. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to. Have a great day.